So I cannot tell you how many times yesterday I was asked what the word quotient meant. Guys, we use the word all the time, and I know it's a weird word, it's a hard word. If it's got a Q in it or a D, it's probably dividing. Dividing has all the weird words. Quotient, divisor, dividend, they're all weird. So the word quotient needs underlined. And all the work I'm going to do in red needs to be on your paper. If you can't fit it on your paper, that's okay. But you need to staple your scratch paper to this because it's corrections and it's got to be there. The other thing I need you to have on your paper is tic-tac-toe or Dorito Man if that's what you like. When we are multiplying and dividing, we need to use tic-tac-toe. So we have 654.6 divided by 6. Negative 6, right? So if we have a positive divided by a negative, our answer is going to be negative. So not only do I need to see the tic-tac-toe, I need to see the circles, and I need to see the work and a big fat negative number. Then let's divide. And yes, even if you just miss the negative, you still have to redivide. 6 divided by 6, 1. Bring down the 5. How many times does 6 go into 5? 0 times. Now I can bring down the 4. This 0 caused a lot of us big trouble. I don't know if we go too fast or if we write too sloppy, but you're getting it wrong not because you don't know how to divide, but because you forgot the 0. Either because you went too fast or you wrote too sloppy or you just didn't know what to do with that spot. But every number in the box has to have a number on top of it. How many times does 6 go into 54? 9. Now this decimal goes straight up. And now the 6 can come down. How many times does 6 go into 6? 1 time. That's how I know I'm done. This negative sign and this decimal got a lot of us. The other thing that tricked us was the 0. And they know that tricks us. That's why it's on the test. They know exactly what mistakes we're going to make. Because we all make them. Alright, Mr. Rollins purchased 3.5 pounds of berries. That cost $3.80 per pound. How much change would he receive if he paid with a $20 bill? Per tells us we might be multiplying or dividing, and change tells us we're going to subtract. Yes, you have to write that. Everything in red. Again, I know you don't have a lot of room. You can do it on scratch paper or a special piece of paper. I just need to have it before I can give you points. So we have $3.80 times 3.5 pounds. Five times 0. 5 times 8 is 0. Carry the 4. 5 times 3 is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Cross off my carries, cross off my 5, and I have to put a 0 down here so I can move over to the 3. Now 3 times 0, 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 3 is 9, 10, 11. If you forgot one of these zeros, it made your whole answer wrong, even though you did everything else right. Now, to put our decimal where it goes, up here I have 1, 2, 3. Yes, you have to underline the numbers just like me. 1, 2, 3. That is not your answer. That's how much the berries cost. The question says, how much change would he receive? So you need to subtract $20 minus $13.30. 0 minus 0, 0 minus 3, I can't do, so I have to borrow. This turns into 9. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 1 minus 1 is nothing. This is your answer. It's positive because that's how much money Mr. Rollins is getting back. No points if I don't see big fat zeros. Gotta see them. The staff at Pasadena Country Club prepares tables for a wedding reception. They are able to prepare 6 tables in 45 minutes. How many tables can the staff prepare in 4 hours? So this is a proportion problem. And if you're not sure, it tells you right above it. I can solve measurement conversions using proportions. So we're saying 6 tables in 45 minutes. 6 tables, 45 minutes. We want, that means the other side of my proportion has to have tables and minutes. I don't have minutes or tables. I have hours, right? My question says how many tables, so that's going to be my x tables. How many minutes are in 1 hour? 60. So in 4 hours, how many minutes are there? 240. This is the proportion you're going to solve. 6 times 240, which I don't know what that is. $1,440 and 45 times x. Now you have an equation you can solve.